Hello, welcome to this month's Celestial Insight. This will be for December, okay? This will be mainly Sagittarius energy because the month of December is mainly Sagittarius, okay, when the sun is in Sagittarius up until the 21st of December. But I may pick up on some Capricorn energy because we do go into Capricorn season on December 22nd, okay? So let's see what we get. I just kind of go with the flow based off of the card readings that I do, as well as knowing the different astrological placements, okay? So let's see what we get. Venus is now in Libra, her home sign, but Venus will be going out of Libra, okay? So after Libra goes out of Libra, she's going to be going into Scorpio, okay? And also the sun be transitioning from Sagittarius into Capricorn, okay? And the moon will be going through various phases, okay? So I'm just gonna first of all just kind of get the overall theme. These are tarot, okay, mixed with astrology, okay? So let's see what I get here first with these cards, and then I'm gonna go into the my astrology cards, okay? I like to do mine a little bit different. I do look at like charts, like placements of charts and so forth and so on in different houses, but I just kind of like to pick up on the celestial energy, from the cards, okay? But I used a combination of both. So let's see what we get today. Okay, now this is a reading for each zodiac sign. Okay, so I'm going to do like a general reading just for all signs first, see what comes up. Okay, then after that, I'm going to go into, each sign. Okay, what to kind of look out for during the month of December. Okay, as we transition from Sagittarius into Capricorn. Also, the last month of the year. Okay, and heading into the holiday seasons, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Christmas, and various other holidays. Okay, so let's see. 4 cards first, just to kind of get a general overview here. This is the King of Cups. Okay, let's see if I can kind of place this so you can kind of see here with the light. King of Cups. Okay, there we go. Ace of Swords, 4 of Wands. So far looking really good. Looks like a relationship, okay? Looks like a relationship that is kind of deepening, okay? Could be an engagement coming up, could be moving in with a partner, or just the relationship is deepening. Knight of Cups, okay? Now let's see here. I'm going to pick one more, okay? Because, a lot of times when I get of the Knight of Cups, it speaks of like drama, or it speaks of like a romantic interest that might be, go all in, but then not be in for the long haul. But because of how this reading is laying out with the King of Cups coming out first and then this 4 of Wands, this is serious. This is serious. The Knight of Cups is almost like establishing a relationship first and then the romance coming later, okay? Which is, a lot of times that could be a good thing. Building the emotional connection, building the bond first, and then romance coming in, okay, versus the other way around. Sometimes, that Knight of Cups comes first, and it will never gel into a relationship because it's not, the person's going too fast, romantically, or could be very charming, pull the person all in. It could either indicate love bombing as well. But this doesn't seem to be that. So I'm going to shuffle and pull one more, okay, because this just looks like a relationship that's just transitioning. And it's growing, and it's going to the next level, okay? Which would make sense because Venus, this is a great time for relationships to kind of gel. Sagittarius, ruled by Jupiter, is like deals with like growth and expansion. Venus dealing with love. Libra, which Venus is in the sign of Libra, dealing with love partnerships. Okay. Now, the devil, usually people see this and they get, oh my God, it's negative. It's a negative. I still see this as positive, okay? And the reason why is because this is picking up on Capricorn energy. This is a symbol for Capricorn. So for Capricorn to come along with the Knight of Cups and then the King of Cups coming first, this is indicating longevity. This is indicating a serious relationship forming and coming together, okay? So this is kind of like a general reading for all signs. This could be in your relationships. If you're already in a relationship, deepening your relationship with your partner could indicate adding more romance, adding more spice to the relationship. This could also indicate a relationship that's transforming, moving in with a partner, getting engaged, okay? Also, understanding what type of dynamic you're with this Ace of Swords showing up. Getting clarity. You may need the clarity. You may be getting the clarity coming in, but discernment. I'll say discernment. Determine what you are dealing with in the connection you are in. Sometimes you might throw a relationship away or partner, potential ideal partner away because it doesn't look like this. When I get the devil card, it could be like, oh, I'm throwing that away because that's a bad sign because the devil. But again, this is Capricorn energy. This is a sign for Capricorn. So this Capricorn is like longevity. It deals with, it rules the 10th house of the zodiac, which indicates like structures, foundation. So for me to get the King of Cups first is to say that there was a foundation that was established first that was not necessarily romantic or intimacy, but that coming out last. And that is causing a relationship to have the longevity, to move forward, to go to the next level. Okay. So however this applies to you, look at what you're dealing with before making a judgment. Okay. Sometimes we make judgments and we lose out on good opportunities as well as good relationships because we make judgments, false judgments on people and scenarios, and we lose out. We're losing out when we do that. The other person, yes, they can lose out too because they're missing having that connection or that experience with you. But when you're making the judgment, you're losing out on a good opportunity or a good mate or whatever that situation may be. So get clarity if you need it. If you don't really know what you're dealing with, get clarity so you can determine what it is that you're dealing with. Also, sometimes it's okay to, lay a foundation, a solid foundation that's not necessarily based on intimacy first, and then, go into that later on after a foundation is laid in the relationship. So the very good energy, definitely picking up on Venus, okay? That placement with Venus and Libra, which is speaking to like love partnerships, love, those types of things. So take advantage of that beneficial energy going into the first part, this first part of December going into that you can kind of up level your relationship. Or if you're looking for a love partner, set your intention. Pray, do a prayer. There's so many different ways, depending on what your spiritual practice is. There's so many different ways that you can kind of bring that into your life, manifesting it, praying for it, whatever that might be, working towards that, knowing that you have the power to do that, to attract your ideal partner to you, which typically is what I get when I get the King of Cups, is what is indicating an ideal partner. Okay, so now I'm going to go into the reading for each zodiac sign, okay, and see, typically a lot of times same kind of theme will flow, since I'm starting off with like relationships, then, a lot of times it will be similar, or it will be maybe in the domain of, Sagittarius, because since the sun is in the sign of Sagittarius, but it also could be influenced by Venus. Venus is in a really, really strong placement right now. The sun is in Sagittarius, but that's not the sun's home sign. The sun's home sign is Leo. Venus is in the sign of Libra. That is Venus's home sign. Okay, one of the two. So what we may see going in, which would be a great thing going into December, last part of the year, is a lot of this Venus type of energy, which would be love, beauty, aesthetics, decorating, remodeling, okay, forming business partnerships, which one-on-one business partnership. Venus deals with two collaborations. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to first start off with Aries, okay, and see what kind of dominant energy and I say I don't use energy, but it's just, I think it's a universal language that most people understand. You know, like we'll say that even when we're not using it in metaphysical terms. Oh, I don't like your energy, you know. So I'm going to stick with energy because it's helpful to kind of express, you know, what it is that I'm kind of doing the reading about. Okay, so let's see, Aries first. Okay, Aries. Let's see what we get. Aquarius. Aquarius is the area of the zodiac, rules the 11th house. This is the realm dealing with friendships, associations, professional associations, that type of energy being dominant as far as, and to pick up again on Libra type of Libra as well, Venus being in Libra, as well as the sun in Sagittarius. So that with Aquarius would be growing your networking, collaborating. This season is good for you to kind of form business connections. I see business connections that will help you kind of, and I don't know, because Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, and I'm getting challenged the status quo, okay, for you, Aries. Which might not be difficult for you to do because Aries are known to kind of be like, you know, Aries starts our astrological year. Aries starts the spring, could be considered to be a fire starter, you know, ruled by Mars. So that might not be that difficult. This is not ruffling feathers, though. This is not warrior aspect of Aries. This is more collaborations, teamwork type of a thing, where Aries can be more independent. You might can start things, but you may tend to like want to start things on your own, versus this is more speaking of collaborative efforts, professional associations, networking. Okay, that will be helpful for you, you know, in December. Okay, at least those first 3 weeks of December. Okay, unless I pick up, and I'm going to pick one more because we're transitioning various Venus out of Libra. Okay. Also with the sun is going to be going into Capricorn from Sagittarius. So I'm seeing for Aries, networking, collaboration, not tense type of, you know, challenging the status quo in a peaceful manner versus challenging it in like this kind of, in a more aggressive or kind of like fighting type of energy. This will be like a peaceful, collaborative type of energy. Okay, I'm going to pick one more for Aries. Okay. Okay. '11th house. Okay, so this is awesome because Aquarius rules the 11th house. So again, this is more speaking to collaborative efforts, okay? Networking, teamwork, challenging because Uranus rules the Aquarius and the 11th house. Uranus can be disruptive, okay? So sometimes we need to disrupt things. You can disrupt things, but you can disrupt things and challenge things in a way that's not like all-out war. You know, sometimes things need to be challenged, but you can challenge things in a peaceful way. So Aries, for you, this is kind of learning maybe the tactics of like a Libra energy, where Libra deals with justice, Libra deals with the law, but Libra is balancing the scales, and Libra is all about collaboration. So this is not like Aries kind of like fighting, you know, that type of warring type of energy. This would be like peaceful collaborations and networking is what I see for you, Aries, in the month of December. Okay. Also, okay, so now we're going to go into, what do we have? We have Aries, and then we have Taurus, and Mercury, yes, Taurus. Okay, so Taurus next. Okay, let's see. Pisces. So Taurus, okay, this is an earth element. Taurus is earth element. Pisces is a water sign. Okay, Pisces is mystical. Pisces is the unseen. Now, Taurus is grounded energy. It's practicality, what you can see, okay? Whereas Earth element, where Pisces is more like that ethereal, unknown, okay? So with Taurus, I get this sense so far, but let's see what the rest of the signs are picking up on. It's almost like a shifting of perspective, getting out of your comfort zone so far, because with Aries, with kind of that Aquarius energy being indicated, and the 11th house, this is not usually how you operate. You're usually more like Aries are like fire starter. They'll start and they'll kind of, they can start it, light up a fire, be more aggressive. Aquarius energy is more collaborative energy, okay? Also, Taurus is more grounded. This is more practical, where Pisces is almost the total opposite, where Pisces is more like the unseen, okay, the metaphysical, okay, the emotional, where Taurus may not be the most emotional people. Pisces are extremely emotional, very intuitive as well, okay? So this is, indicating with Pisces energy being picked up, and I'm going to pull one more again for Taurus, is to get out your comfort zone. Not necessarily look at what's practical, but tap into the unseen world. Tap into the unseen world, okay? Waxing crescent moon. Okay, so this is when the moon is growing in its luminosity. Also, this is speaking to timing as well. Okay, a short period of time. Okay, I would say about a month's length of time. Okay, because now we're in the waning gibbous moon, literally right now, as I'm doing this video. So this is right after we come from a full moon, the fullness, the full luminosity, and this is speaking to that cycle occurring again. So we're talking about probably about a 1 month period, and using your intuition to guide you over the next month is what I see. Don't necessarily look at what's practical and what makes sense. That kind of goes to that first reading I did when I got the Devil card. And I'm like, well, to determine, okay, is this a good energy when I picked up on the Knight of Cups? Is this like a fickle? Is this a relationship that kind of starts off and looks serious, and then it's kind of, turns into something that's just this love bombing? And getting the Devil first off, that card would be like, nope, that's indicating that's negative. No, it's not. Capricorn, that's sign on that card is the sign of Capricorn, which is ruled by Saturn. This is steadfastness, and this is solid. So that's a solid relationship. So again, with you, Taurus, don't look at things the way that you typically do, because you might miss the mark, okay, this next month. Tap into your intuition, okay, and think outside of the box on how you typically would handle a situation, okay, so that you may not miss an opportunity that is, or a timing that might work in your favor as far as some type of collaborative effort or a relationship is concerned, okay. So that's for Taurus. Now we're going to go into Gemini, okay. Gemini, the twins, okay, the cosmic twins, okay, the duality. Let's see. And let me say this, Taurus, this is unseen knowledge that I'm picking up on for you. Unseen knowledge. Okay, so may not necessarily be practical and things that is tangible. Unseen knowledge is what's coming to me for you. Hygeia, this is an asteroid in astrology, okay, for Gemini. So let's see, this can be like, this deals with like health, hygiene, could be like cleaning up. This could be cleaning up an image, okay? Because again, we're picking up on the energy of the Sun in Sagittarius and Venus in Libra as well, okay? And so this is indicating, I get the sense this is like cleaning up an image, cleaning up your image, presenting yourself in a way that comes across as something that is, let's see what this is for you, Gemini, okay? Okay. 10th house, yes. And that's just kind of confirming what I was kind of picking up on. 10th house, this is the area dealing with our reputation, our image, our career, okay? So for you, Gemini, this is more so cleaning up your image, working from the perspective of how others will perceive you. So Gemini sometime might kind of have this duality thing going on, but you have to be clear and not pinning anything down, Gemini. This is to pin it down. Pin your what do you want to be seen? Who do you want to be seen at? Pinning that down. Look from the outside looking in. If this is a job you're going for, if this is a relationship or a partner you're trying to attract, what is it that you want to be seen about you? And present that image and let it be single in the sense that you're presenting one image and one perspective, one persona, okay? Gemini, now we're going into Cancer, okay? Let's see what we get for Cancer. Okay. Let's get one more shuffle here. All right. Let me give it another shuffle. There we go. Okay, so Neptune, the planet Neptune. This is considered to be the lord of the unseen world. Rules Pisces, okay? This again is that unseen world. Cancer is very intuitive sign. This is good energy. This is just combining your intuition will be heightened through the month of December. Trust it. Your intuition will be heightened with Neptune, this energy showing up in your sign. Also, with the sun in Sagittarius, Sagittarius deals with philosophy, deals with religion, okay? So with me getting Neptune, this is to indicate insights coming to you directly to you, and to trust it, okay? Tapping into the unseen world, okay? One more, yes, and full moon, because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the full moon was, yes, the full moon will be in December, will be in the sign, in your sign, Cancer. Okay, so your intuition is going to be at its peak. I believe the full moon is on December 27th, okay, towards the end of the month. Your intuition is going to be very, very strong. Use it, channel it, direct it into like a spiritual practice that works for you. But trust yourself and trust your intuition. Trust the insights that are coming from you, because they're coming from the other side. They're coming from the unseen world to guide you, to navigate you, to help you discern, okay, what from what. Like that first reading I did, I got that devil card. Is to look at something and say, oh, that's evil. But look, and that's not what that was indicating. That's indicating the practicality, the earth realm, Capricorn season, reputation. Of course, that could, if a person is too preoccupied with, like with the goat climbing the ladder, material things, reputation, it could lead to problems, especially spiritual problems. But we live in a real world. We live in a practical world. So it's to use that in tandem with spirituality to keep yourself grounded, and to keep yourself grounded specifically in spirituality and morality. So it's to trust yourself, trust the insights that are coming to you. They're going to be very strong. They may even be extremely strong on December 27th, because we'll be having a full moon in your sign. Okay, Cancer. So now we're going to go to Leo, okay? Sign of Leo. All right, let's see what we get for Leo. The 8th house of the zodiac. This is ruled by Scorpio. So Scorpio is a water sign. Leo is a fire sign. Okay, Scorpio, very deep. Scorpio deals with like research, investigation. Deep could be sorrow. Leo, sometimes you're used to being the center of attention, the star so charming, and you might hide how you're feeling. Okay, but this is a time to dig deep. Okay, to dig deep. In the surfaces and the crevices of your heart and your soul, in order for you to stay the course of, and I get the sense this is like a collaboration, whether this is a relationship, a partner, okay? First house, a new beginning. This is ruled by Aries, new beginning, okay? Now, Mars rules on picking up on that aspect of the 8th house, or Scorpio, I should say, which rules the 8th house, the similarities, because both Scorpio, which rules the 8th house, is ruled partly by Mars, partly by Pluto. Most people just tend to focus on that Plutonian energy for Scorpio, but it's also co-ruled by Mars. Mars also rules the 1st house, okay? So this is more so assertiveness, but directed inwards, okay? I get the sense that this may be, a challenge that you might be working through in a partnership, okay, whether it's a relationship, love, or this business. But dig deep in yourself and your heart and look at yourself, okay? Because sometimes we'll look at the other person as a problem, or the situation as a problem, and we don't look at what we may be doing to contribute to it. Sometimes it's subconscious things. Sometimes it's some deep down things that we've kind of hidden in the surfaces and the crevices that need to kind of be allowed to be seen, the air, for it to either be evaporated, okay, like water. Some things you don't have to sit there and sit in the psychologist chair for 10 years to deal with. Sometimes things just need to be exposed to the light. And what is a light? The light doesn't mean telling everybody your business. The light may be you recognizing that it's an issue and lifting it up to the light of God for it to dissipate, okay, and evaporate and be released from out of you. It's not in you anymore. You're not carrying it. Okay. So that's what I kind of see for you, Leo. This will kind of help along with a relationship or some type of collaboration that might be stuck. Okay. Or might be having some type of issue there. Okay. Leo. Okay. So now we're going to go into Virgo. Yes. Virgo. Okay. All right. Virgo. Saturn. Okay, Saturn rules like professional, like reputation, professional associations, long-standing, solid foundations, tradition. Okay, and this is right up your alley, Virgo, because Virgo is very service oriented, and this kind of works with Saturn energy, because Saturn, we have our Saturn return every 29 years in order to be able to, and it could be disruptive at 29 years, in order to avoid this like disruptiveness in our life. We always have to check in with what we're doing in our life and what we're laying that foundation on. And if we're laying that foundation on something solid, we don't have to worry about when troubles come. We know that we're going to be able to be able to get through them successfully. So this is awesome for you, Saturn, for you, Virgo, because that Saturn energy is similar to that Virgo type of service oriented, like solid foundation, reputation, doing things the right way, because that Saturn return, when it comes back into the planet Saturn comes back into place in the sky it was when you were born, it's almost like a check-in. Like, what were you doing these last 29 years? And if you have a lot, it's like karma showing up. Well, what did you do in these 29 years? And if you don't have a solid foundation, you can just expect some disruptions, whether that's relationships, job, whatever this is, and it could be very, very intense, disruptive. But with Saturn coming for Virgo, this is just to say, lay solid foundation. Tradition is what I see. And second house. Okay, second house, which is ruled by Taurus, which is ruled by Venus. Do everything in love. Set a solid foundation. Do things out of your heart and service from love. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll work through any challenge with that. Okay, Virgo. Now we're going to go into Libra. Messy. This is going to be interesting because Venus is in the sign of Libra. Okay, so let's see what we get for you, Libra. Alrighty. Fourth house. This is the area dealing with family, dealing with traditions, ruled by the sign Cancer. Okay. So this is great. Emotional connection is what I see for you. Yes, awesome. Emotional connection, love. Venus is in your sign. This is great. So expect emotional connection with someone new. I see someone new. An emotional connection that might seem extremely strong. Or intuitive. It's like an intuitive knowing. But this is someone new in your love life, like a new love relationship that will sprout out for you in the month of December. Okay. Awesome. And so it's take advantage of that Venus placement in your sign. Okay. During the month of December. The early part specifically. Okay. Now we're going to go into Scorpio. Scorpio. Challenge the norm is what I'm feeling for you, Scorpio. Challenge the norm. Yes. 11th house is ruled by Uranus. This is disruptive. This is challenging. 11th house is ruled by Aquarius. Aquarius can be said to be rebellious. Sometimes that's okay, though. Sometimes that's okay. And for you, Scorpio, I get this. That's what's necessary in December. Challenge the norm. Challenge the norm. Okay. Vesta. Why? Because there is a partner. This is a partner, a relationship, okay, that will allow you to step forward into your light, into your brilliance, okay? Challenging the norm could be doing something unexpected. You might be 50, somebody might be 35, challenge the norm. You might be from one culture, somebody's from another culture. You might not do online dating. You might typically not go out with your friends. Okay, challenge the norm. Okay, and that's what I see as like a partner. Okay, for you, Scorpio. Okay, and Sagittarius is going to be interesting as well because the sun is in the sign of Sagittarius. Okay, so let's see for the month of December, Sagittarius, the waxing gibbous moon. This is in a phase in about a month. Okay, again, because now where the moon is in waning gibbous. This is speaking to waxing when it goes to start going to the full moon phase again. Okay, so about a 1 month period. Okay, Capricorn, this is like a foundation being set, a solid foundation being set. I get the sense this is in a relationship. Okay, a new budding relationship that starts to take off. Okay, it starts to take off. It will begin to form for you during the month of December. You'll know it. You'll be available for it. You'll want it. Okay, you'll be excited. Okay, this is interesting. So I will say within the next month. Okay, look for solid foundations being set for you in the area of a new relationship, a new beginning, a new couple. Okay, is what I see. Okay, so again, Venus energy is coming through strong because I'm picking up on a lot of like, making up in relationships or new relationships springing up in the month of December. Okay, this is awesome. Going into the new year with the new love is great, or fixing some type of challenge in a current relationship going into the new year, leaving the challenges behind in 2023 when you enter into 2024. So that's awesome. Okay, so now we're going to go into Capricorn. See what we have. First quarter moon. So this is about, okay, for Capricorn, time frame I'm coming up as well. A short time frame, and an endeavor, okay, launching it soon so that you can take advantage of like springtime, something during spring, okay, from now and spring, okay. The Chiron. Okay, and let's see why I'm getting Chiron considered to be the wounded healer of this asteroid, and I'm picking up on spring. Now, Chiron is also connected to Jupiter as well, which Jupiter rules Sagittarius. Okay, so this is growth and expansion. Okay, an endeavor during spring. It's like launching it. Okay, the beginning of December. Okay, but it may take off, but it's growing like in the spring. I'm going to pick one more for Capricorn because with this Chiron, I get the sense Chiron is more so picking up on the energy of Jupiter, which rules Sagittarius, which we're in the sign of Sagittarius now, versus it dealing with some type of like healing. Okay, that wounded healer aspect of Chiron, Uranus. Okay. So infuse technology into a new approach, okay? And again, it's Uranus energy is coming through strong as well, okay? As far as disruptiveness, okay? Disrupting and challenging. But here I get to see that this is in some type of something you launch might be, what they call it, disruptive. Is it called disruptive technology or disruptive? It's something language in business now. And I get the sense this is what this is speaking to, Capricorn. It's like a disruptive technology. Uranus rules technology. Implement that in your business and you'll see some results by early spring. Okay. Now we're going to go into Aquarius. Okay. Aquarius. Let's see what we get for you. And I'm an Aquarius, so I'm kind of excited to see Juno, the partner. So again, a lot of Venus energy coming through. The partner, this is indicating is an asteroid called the partner. So speaking of a partner, ruled by the 5th house, ruled by Leo. So I'm kind of picking up on that type of, partner, things kind of sparking up, being like involved with someone physically, having fun, enjoying yourself. Okay, getting out, maybe party scene, that type of energy I'm picking up on with Juno and Leo energy coming through. So it should be an exciting month for you, Aquarius, is what I see. Fun, a partner being involved with someone. Okay, that's awesome. So I'm not going to be partial to myself. So I'm not going to pick up one more card. Aquarius, that energy is still picking up on that first reading I did with Venus, and also the placement of Venus in the sign of Libra. Juno is the asteroid called the partner. Leo energy, this is like fun, playfulness, charming, like party scene, enjoying yourself. Okay, so getting out, enjoying yourself, a great time to do so. Events, okay, December, there's a lot of like holiday events going on, so taking advantage of that and getting involved in socializing. Also your partner as well, involving your partner with that. If you don't have a partner, this will be a good time that you may meet a partner at some event, party, or some type of holiday celebration. Okay, and then last, Pisces, the last sign of the zodiac, Pisces. Let's see what we get for you as we kind of round up this month's Diamond Insight. Okay, Pisces, Aries. This is considered to be the destroyer. This is considered, sometimes people think call Lilith a petty energy, that asteroid, but Aries can kind of gives off that energy as well. So let's see with you, Pisces, what's going on here. Second house of the zodiac. Okay, so this is ruled by Taurus. So again, a lot of Venus energy coming in. Venus rules Taurus. Money and finances, what I see. Be careful dealing with money and finances, Pisces, because this could cause you, if you're working with someone, this could cause you, financially, you might get you may be steer clear of doing anything out of like spite or anger, okay, during the month of December. Being hurt may cause you to do something and be disruptive or destroy something, but stay focused on your business, stay focused, keep your mind and your head clear, stay grounded. Taurus, which rules the second house, is a very grounding energy. Okay. It's the almost like the opposite, which I mentioned earlier, than Pisces. Pisces, very watery energy, could be very emotional. So when you're dealing with your money, stay focused, focus on your business, but also in general, stay grounded. Stay grounded and not allow yourself to kind of like float around in the ethers as you kind of navigate the month of December. Be practical, make practical steps, look at things practically, okay, not just emotionally. Look at things practically and determine what makes sense for you as we end 2023, go into 2024, because how you end 2023 is going to set the stage for how you enter into 2024. So I see with Venus ruling Taurus, this is money making, okay, but money making can get confusing, okay, so allow yourself to be grounded and unemotional as it comes to money and business, okay, Pisces. So I'm going to end that. This is the Diamond Insight for the month of December. I hope you found it helpful. Okay, check out the daily insights and also the sound baths. Okay, register for a sound bath. There'll be a sound bath for the beginning of January, starting off the new year. That first week of January, start your year off right. So join that. Okay, and if you have any questions, be sure to download the app, because you can reach out through chat and, get some clarity or reach out with questions. And I hope you have a great holiday season, whatever holiday you celebrate. And hope that you have a great new year as well. Okay, as we end 2023 and go into 2024, blessings, love, good tidings to you and your family.